Imagine being done setting up on time.
There we go.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday, everybody.
Ranger, have fun reading that last volume. I think you'll need tissues. Like, it's what I'll expect.
Yeah, I hope you hydrated plenty before that. Happy Tuesday. Oh,
it's a long Tuesday.
Oh yeah.
But we're nearing the weekend.
True, we are one day closer to the weekend than we were yesterday.
Exactly.
I like how you think, but well, it's still a long way off. 1.5 weeks until vacation.
I like the way you
Cheers
think.
to that. Clink.
Cheers to that indeed.
I have a 3 p.m. meeting today, and that's about it. Can we swap?
Nice.
I had 6 meetings today. Would have been 8, but 2 got rescheduled.
No, this isn't my job. You're not taking it from me.
Well, that's me. No, enjoy it. I hope it stays that relaxed.
Yeah. Well, you're now 3 weeks in?
Is it 3 or 4? I lose
month
track of
already?
time.
No.
3 weeks.
No, it hasn't been a month. 3 weeks.
Ask Jack about Gumi. Time out. 600 seconds. Click. 4th week. Is it already in 4 weeks? Damn.
I think that is a good sign of what you can expect by now.
We need a Gumi redeem. I just realized that.
We do not need a good
Yes, 300,000 points, non-refundable.
You know what we need?
Tell me.
A crown for me.
I told you, the next time we get around a... like what are we called? Burger King? The place with crowns. I'm gonna go inside and get you one.
I'm just saying.
I can afford that. I use for my 341,000 points, see? Also, hello Evie.
Yeah, we can do Ask About Gumi. 341,000 points.
Jack, tell us your opinion on good and bad game design using Gumi.
If
Cooldown 1 per week, because it will take all week to get through the round.
we'll just replay that bit of the VOD.
Yeah.
If you didn't spend that long, pizza rolls,
Bring some for
catching
us.
Gumi,
Yeah.
but then again, then your number would have been up, then I would have spent longer catching up. So in the end, I really don't think it would have made a difference. But I still stand that it was a stupid choice to spend so long on one Pokemon.
It was all fate. The thing that makes me hate the design decisions, gameplay-wise, behind Gumi even more, is the fact that it was sheer accident that I got the second evolution.
Yes, I
And
was
never the
so
third one.
mad at that. You were still in the area where it was raining. Or that Pokemon
I
used
think a
Drizzle,
Pelipper
I
used
believe.
Rain Dance. Oh yeah, Drizzle.
Yeah.
That's the ability.
That's it.
Drains for a couple turns.
That was pure luck. If that mosquito comes anywhere near me,
I know
it's
we're
gone.
going to play Code Vein, which is about like removing blood vessels, kind of ish, but this mosquito shouldn't stay there.
I was looking out the window earlier after closing the doors to the balcony, and like 3 mosquitoes were at the glass staring right at me.
Let me in, bro. I'm thirsty.
I
I
don't
think we
think
have
so.
these bug nets nowadays.
We haven't
these
had
scrubs.
mosquitoes all summer. And now when summer is over, they're all trying to stay here for winter.
Yeah, I mean, you do look like a snack.
Well,
Can you blame them?
what can I say?
Only scrubs blame fate. Yeah, accurate. That's why I do it. Yeah.
I blame it on my skill.
I'm just gonna read, like every day when we're not on stream, I'm gonna read up on every single thing that has to do with X and Y and the other games we haven't done on stream yet. So that when the time comes and we play them on stream, I won't just trounce you. Because I need to win every single race from now on. Because until we do repeats, that's the only way I can still beat you overall.
That is true. So we're gonna be dedicated Pokemon streamers now?
No variety streams anymore. Sorry, we are now a dedicated 24/7, 365 Pokemon Races channel. Yeah.
I actually came across a Pokemon channel the
What's
other
it
day.
called? Eternal Lock or Infinity Lock?
Infinity Lock, I think it was called. Basically, she was going through all of the Pokemon games, does like 100% with does 100% but with Nuzlocke, which means every time she caught a Pokemon once in the game and she starts over, she's not allowed to catch the Pokemon anymore from previous runs, and she just goes through all of the games.
Can I just interrupt you for a second?
Like,
because your explanation makes no sense.
But it was insane.
It's going through all the games 100%, but with Nuzlocke rules. That is contradictory, because with Nuzlocke rules you can't catch anything. The idea behind that run, I guess, was that you play through every single Pokemon game in order, and you finish one with regular Nuzlocke rules. So you'll catch like what, 20 Pokemon? But you can only take up to 6 along until they get put into the Hall of Fame, right? The run isn't over until the entire Pokédex of each game has made it to the Hall of Fame.
Okay, yeah, that's not what I said.
Yes, that's the important part.
Yeah, that was it. They all had to be in the Hall of Fame.
Because assuming that this person only does the original 150 Pokemon in Red and Blue, that means this person has to do an entire Nuzlocke run of these games, like what, 100 times at least?
That was holy shit for sure.
Yeah.
But this person also doesn't do anything else but Pokemon. But that still has to take so long.
I appreciate the dedication, but it wouldn't be for me. I need to play different games every now and then. Yeah.
Like, you'll have to play that game a lot of times. And still make it through to the end.
The only cool thing is that you never need to worry about what you're gonna stream next.
That is true.
151 divided by 6 is 100 in Jack's world. While with Nuzlocke rules, I believe you can only catch the first Pokemon you encounter per route. So you will have to keep doing Nuzlocke runs until the first Pokemon you encounter on the route is the one you haven't put into the Hall of Fame yet.
Yeah, I'm not sure if she had different rules for that.
So yeah, like what Fody says, 20 runs, 120 Pokemon. Yes, if you're lucky and you get 20, if you get 120 different ones. What about new? I don't know. After she read that out to me, we just left.
Yeah, we had to go. She also wasn't live. I don't even know how I ended up on that channel.
I think you searched for Nuzlocke or Lock.
Oh yeah, I was just going through the Pokemon tag thing and looked at
I think
random
that was
channels.
when you were trying to look up how other people do their rules to see if we can borrow some of them to make ours more manageable.
Something like that. Regardless, it was insane, and there is no way in hell we're gonna do that.
Yeah, no.
Or can do that, let's say it like that.
I can, but I don't want to.
We couldn't. There is no way we would complete those games.
Tifa, you just need to play them long enough.
No. Not working.
Tifa was looking for places to proclaim her championship. It was before that, but yes, she still does. Yeah. Today, I overheard her during work. In every meeting, she told people about this race we did.
They don't even know what Pokemon is.
No, she didn't. She should have, because she earned it, but she didn't. Also, I was thinking about the help I provided. I gave Tifa types, but not for Pokemon. I gave you Gumi Catch info, not Gumi Evolve info. I held info back from you both. And thank you, Fody.
And type doesn't always do much for me. The only reason I got through that end battle was because Hydra was level 80. If he wasn't level 80, I would have been fucked.
Everybody that gave us info in chat, you, Fody, I know Evie did, everybody else too, you all helped. In a good way, because none of you gave us enough information to... Cheers to that. Still salty, but she won. None of you gave us information to make it like too much of an advantage for either one of us. I mean, with her, you always have the problem that you can tell her whatever you want, she'll forget it after 35 seconds. Like types, but still, thank you all.
Yeah. Like I said, I do not think I have to work.
If it hadn't been for the help, I think, 2024. Oh!
Probably.
Evie,
this was pure
how
luck.
does it feel to be wrong about when the race would end? Because you said it would be in 2 years from now. 2 years?
But
3
even
years.
more importantly, how are you feeling today?
Yes, how are you all doing today?
How's everyone doing?
How are you doing today, Tifa?
Tired. I
Why?
woke up a bit before 4 a.m. and I haven't
Why?
been able to sleep after. And I do not know why.
Okay, so I didn't need to ask you why.
No, I was awake.
I slept until like 7 when you got up. 7:15, something like that.
Enjoying these pizza rolls.
Nice.
I
Enjoy
could
them
totally
for
eat
all
pizza
of
rolls
us.
now.
Tifa, we have pizza
We
rolls.
have pizza rolls.
You can't see what she's doing. Trust me, it's not against the terms of service. But yes, we do have pizza rolls.
Pizza rolls, we'll have to go. The day before last, I also woke up at 4 a.m. This was on you.
The curse of a phone.
It's probably the weather, I don't know what it is. It was really weird. And I was like, I wasn't wide awake, but not and dead tired, but just kind of tired where you're not able to sleep. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. I usually have a hard time adjusting to the weather twice a year, like between spring and summer and then between fall and winter. I get like headaches and stuff and then I can't sleep either, so far I haven't had that. Let's see if... Now I get it too. Now that you had it.
I do want to add though that I think after this race something cracked in Jack. Because he agreed to add some new channel redeems that for a year he was so against. Please don't redeem them now because there's no point. And even though there is a very small limit of 2 per stream, I never would have thought he would agree to any of those. You'll see them if you click on the channel point redeems later.
You know what's amazing? When the people around you in your life give you feedback like, oh, you should change certain things about yourselves, I think that would benefit you. And then you give it a long, hard thought and you realize, yeah, maybe they're right, maybe I should try this. And then when the moment comes, you tell them, hey, let's do something different. They make fun of you for it. Fuck you, Tifa.
I just didn't think you would finally agree to them.
Yeah.
Like, it's small
Just
small.
enjoy
Actually,
it.
it's huge progress.
Just enjoy it. Yes. I'm evolving as a person, not as a Pokemon trainer, but as a person.
Like I said, something broke after that last run.
Enjoy the redeems while they're there. It feels like the streamers I'm talking to can't distinguish a real prediction from a joke. No.
Nope. Or German.
No.
Everyone keeps saying I'm German, so I'm adding to it.
Okay.
Speaking of German, every Tuesday morning I have my German classes. Like, I started a new German course because I will be taking care of the chatbot for our German country. For our German country.
For our German country. One of the 3 that are
I work
free.
for a web hosting company that is active in several countries, and I will be taking care of the German chatbot starting in...
Not a good
2,
idea
3
given her
weeks.
grammar.
But my grammar isn't that good yet, so to improve that, I started a new German course. It's not going all too well.
You see what she does while we're streaming, imagine trying to teach this one.
Well, my problem is, like, I did a test to say my level, and I'm at end level before native, basically. What is it? C2? I can
B2, I think. Yeah.
I can speak, I can do everything. I just have lots of typos because German sucks. It's a really hard language. And I told them that as well. My expectations are
To teach me the basics.
to teach me the basics of grammar because I have no clue what I'm doing. I base what I say and what I write based on how it sounds. If it sounds good to me, I'll use it. If it sounds wrong, I'll change it to what is
I'll still
good to
use
me. No, that's not true. I change it in a way that makes sense to me, but might not make sense to others.
And is usually wrong, yeah.
And then every single lesson so far, she goes like, oh yeah, this is dative, and we're also gonna use accusative with this. I'm like, okay, so what's dative? You don't know what dative is? I'm like, no, I know nothing. Okay, then we just skip dative now and continue with accusative. Okay, so what's that?
You've got
I don't know what that is.
You're using the wrong Personalpronomen. The what?
She's like, okay, you know what? We're gonna go here. I'm like, I told you, I literally know nothing. She's like, yeah, but you're saying it. Doesn't mean I know what I'm saying.
Yeah, but why are you saying it?
But you should have learned this in B1.
Yes.
I didn't learn anything.
I did, but I don't remember it. That's why I'm here.
Oh, these lessons are fucking me up. And it's so hard, like, after you have to argue with everything, to still fucking learn it. Like, I already don't like German. I already have to force myself to be there, which doesn't make learning it easier. And then we argue about the same thing every single Tuesday. It doesn't help that I didn't sleep either.
Deal with it. Also,
German
I skipped
grammar
over it,
is
but I want
really
to
hard.
bring it up because the world needs to hear this. I expected more Jack salt at the end. It was shockingly low-key. Proud of you, Jack. Mwah. Thank you, Fody.
Jack took it
Thank
like
you
a
for
challenge.
noticing a change for the better. Thank you. Thank you for appreciating my personal development. Not like this one. Oh, what's wrong with you? You're suddenly nicer now. Yeah, be nice to me.
You did take it like a champ. But it's only because it was
Tifa.
my victory was inevitable.
Do you remember how a year ago you told me to be more like Fody? Well, I got there. Now it's your turn to be more like Fody.
Yeah, you guys swapped some traits. You absorbed
you,
a
by
bit
the
of
way.
each other. Which is a good thing. You did definitely improve.
Yeah. German grammar is hard. Yeah.
German grammar
Harder
sucks.
than English, if you ask me.
And every time you ask, oh, why is this? Because it is like that. I'm like, but why is it like that?
I don't know either.
Because it's a rule. So who made that rule? Oh yeah, but this rule has 20 exceptions. But why? Because that's the rule.
My German is basically flawless compared to most people. Like, there are mistakes. It's the
That's
same
where you speak
in English.
Hochdeutsch.
Yeah, like actual
Fancy
German. Normal, standard German.
No, Hochdeutsch is no longer normal. Or standard. I'm just saying.
Do you remember when I tried to tell a story, or even just a short one, and it becomes infinitely long because of nonsensical interruption?
I don't know where that came from.
Anyway, I too work on my German by sound. I just know what it's supposed to sound like, except for the very rare instances where I make mistakes. So her asking me stuff about German grammar is completely pointless, because I'll tell her, well, that's wrong. Yeah, but why? I'm like, because it is. I know there's an explanation, but I couldn't tell you.
The answer to so much is just because it is. Okay, so why do I use dame instead of der or dane or das or
It
die?
depends on the case.
And then it's like, yeah, that depends on the case. Okay, but then how do you know the case? Because you just know.
I forgot the rules behind it.
Like, that doesn't help me. Do I need to study every word in the dictionary to just know?
No, just the basic rules that apply to everything, and then the exceptions. You know what language you should learn? Tagalog.
She was a bit like, okay, the moment a word ends at UNG, it's always D. With the exception of a few words that I already lost, but you know what?
That's
German
correct.
sucks.
Yeah. No, that's true. Yeah.
Past,
Jeez.
present, future fucked me up most in German.
Tifi,
Everything.
Toady, Fofu, Fofa.
That kind of sounds like, fuck, what's that giant? Ti, fo, fa, fi. Fuck, and which story is that? No?
Isn't that a Marvel character, a dragon? Fifo Fum?
No, it's a giant. Is it in the Jack and the Beanstalk one?
I don't know. Jack and the Giant Beanstalk.
See, you know what I mean. Tifi, Toady,
Jack
Fofa.
and the Giant Beanstalk, also
Something like that.
almost, but not the name of my sex tape.
Excuse me?
It's okay. Fi fo fum.
Oh, that's what it was. I was close.
That could have been Skyrim too, like one of the fooms, the shouts. Past, present, future fucked me up most in
German is so hard.
Wait until you remember that there's also the Futur 2, the future that will already have happened. I think you have the same in English.
The
Not
future
that I
that already will have happened.
Yeah, you are describing something that in the future will already have happened.
Give me an example.
I can't think of one. Is mind blowing. The German language exists on a 4-dimensional like space.
I think someone was just bored and played Scrabble with words.
If I had a good example, it would actually make sense. But I don't have one, because I suck. German sci-fi has to be superior. I can't think of a single German sci-fi anything.
That is a good point.
So, I would have given a 0 effort example by the time I hit enter. Yeah, that's my way of life basically. Why can't I see the game in OBS yet?
Because it's very slowly loading. Oh. Huh. For a second I thought the game crashed.
No, everything was acting weird. So,
Yeah, whoosh. There you go.
and we're back. Right over their heads. Yep, always.
I
Always.
have that problem a lot actually.
What program am I looking for? This one. Are the cheats running? The most important part?
What are you all doing?
Yes. Cheats are working. This time I made sure to check before we start playing.
Is this one even connected to the PC?
What else would it be connected to, Tifa? Wait, let me try. See if it's connected to Tifa. You just burned unnecessary calories.
Oh, in that case, I take it back.
Click. There we go, video games. Who started last?
It's my turn.
Why?
Because I know it is.
Also, I can't hear the game. 1 sec.
Yeah, I can hear it. It's just
1
very
sec,
soft.
that means
Oh,
shut the fuck up.
it's very soft. I hear it.
Should be loud enough on stream, hopefully. If it's not, let me know. Yes, Tifa, but we have individual control of the audio.
That is
This
right.
is only the title screen. You don't want this to blow out your eardrums. Are you gonna press buttons, or are we just gonna sit here and
Is AA
enjoy? Try it.
or is BA?
Try it.
I think I did.
Hello, Andric. Happy Tuesday,
Andric.
and thank you for
Thank
the
you for
resub.
the resub.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
No beans. How are
Thank
you
you,
doing
Andric.
today?
Even better. How are you doing on this hopefully fine Tuesday afternoon?
Sure.
Time zones are a
Happy
bitch.
Tuesday. Ooh, ordered Fire Emblem 3 houses. When is it gonna be delivered? Tomorrow?
Nice. And you can tell me how it is because I bought the game when it got launched. I still haven't touched it.
Oh.
Actually, that's not true. I played about 35 seconds of it.
I can tell you ASA.
ASA, nice. That's shocking. And that's my save file.
Oh. Wait.
You can tell
no.
by the cheated amount of health.
Oh, never mind. How do I get out of here?
Why do I let you...
I just pressed continue. You didn't tell me there was another save file.
You watched me play to try to work around some of the cheats not working. I mean, granted,
I
it's
didn't
been
watch
2
that.
months, but...
I didn't watch that at all. Oh, rough morning. Morgan has her back teeth coming in, so she was screaming for hours. Teething is really harsh.
Yeah.
Luckily, baby Tylenol exists. Tylenol.
I
Worked
didn't
like a
know
charm.
that was a thing.
I had no clue either, but I really hope those teeth come true soon.
Yeah.
Teething is really not nice.
And super happy that there is baby Tylenol. Because I remember my teeth coming in as a young'un. And trust me, I had a real bad time.
Okay. What is what?
With-
Oh, I remember.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, we were stuck on this boss for a while.
With literally every single one of my teeth breaking through,
Okay.
they all put
shit.
so much pressure on the nerves in my jaw
Hey. Oh shit.
that I would get headaches to the point of throwing up violently. So if you multiply that by the amount of teeth an adult has,
How do you run again?
You can tell part of my childhood was spent over a toilet seat.
How do you run again?
With buttons on the gamepad, Tifa.
Oh fuck, what's dodge? B. B is dodge.
We forgot to do a recap. I'll do it while Tifa is failing against this boss.
I still remember this boss, I just don't really remember anything else.
We are the chosen one. For some reason we are special. We got resurrected at the beginning of the game and...
How do I use this again?
Tifa, you left the go fast in there, which breaks the stream.
What go fast?
You activated the cheats, and this one literally breaks the stream.
It also broke my mind.
I'm gonna turn that off.
Hey, but it seemed to work now.
Tifa, it will break the moment it expires.
Oh, fair enough.
Thank you for remembering that.
Well, you could have warned me.
Let me turn that off.
You know the worst thing? I was thinking I was just dodging really fast. But it was the go fast. Like all of a sudden my stomach warned me.
Alright, is the webcam still working? Yes.
Oh, true, it was the cam breaking.
Be. Yes, Tifa, thank you for activating that instead of...
Oh, this is way too slow.
Yeah, let me try to fix that. That is the other reason why we deactivated that last time.
Slow.
Until I had to deal with Tifa.
Intense staring.
Alright, move.
Yeah, that looks better.
Moving. Good thing it didn't break this time, huh? Tifa. I believe that she was completely inconsolable. She didn't want to be held or put down, didn't want her bottle or cartoons or toys, just sat there screaming. Yeah.
I also heard you have like those things that they can usually like suck on. I've heard that it helps if you put it in the freezer. That the
cool the mouth, yeah.
Apparently cools it.
Get rid of the swelling, basically.
I don't know if it actually helps though. But could try. I even heard that recently. I'm not sure who said that. Ranger?
Sorry for the weird movement. Just had
Downside
to make sure.
up.
Wow. Which one was that?
That is. Oh.
Well, this is gonna be fun. Hey, resurrection.
How did you get resurrected? Did I get resurrected? How do you know what to press?
Tifa, I've played video games before. And... resurrected again. Nice. No, Yakumo.
Oh, I thought you defeated the boss like this for a second.
Have you considered paying attention to what's happening on screen?
No.
And... nothing.
Ooh, you're pretty good. Wait.
Can you not do that on the microphone?
You're back up, huh?
Also, if you weren't so tiny, people could see what you're doing. Thank me whenever.
Oh.
No. No. There's a reason why there is an amount
Okay, wait.
that's
This
very
is...
low for these redeems.
This is dodge. This is nothing.
Did the screen mirror, or why did you say that?
I'm... What? Okay, wait. This
It
is
took you a
camera
moment, didn't it?
control. Where's dodging? Is this dodging? No. Oh, oh, oh.
You know the weirdest part? It's impossible to distinguish what just happened with
Oh, I
how she
dodged. I
first
dodged.
played when she was trying to figure out the controls.
Oh, where's the dodging? Where's the dodging? No, that's not the... Oh!
The same button it was on a second ago, Tifa.
Holy shit, I feel pro. How do I... Oh, shit. How do I focus on this thing? Fuck.
Did you make sure that we actually see timers this time?
No, but I see... Oh, shit. No! Ah! I'd do you first. Oh. How do I focus!
One thing I didn't consider about this holding it upside down thing is that Tifa manages to press buttons very loudly, so sorry for the clicking you're hearing.
There.
What are you...
I'm keeping... Oh! Ooh!
What are you...
What did I just do?
That looks even dumber than usual.
I'm keeping it away from the mic.
Andric, redeemed invincibility, thank you.
Thank you. Oh, wait,
I
how do
saw
I
your
attack?
message,
How do I
I'll
attack?
get to it in a moment after the craziness.
Shit. Where is he? Where is he?
And here she goes, attacking the air.
Oh. Is this a move?
Is what a move.
Oh. I can't see what I'm doing. Oh.
Killjoy. Oh, trust me, the 30 seconds of invincibility won't do much.
No.
This fight lasts way longer than 30 seconds.
Okay, I found the A button.
That's not A, you're pressing X to be exact, but nice.
Oh,
Nice.
where's B? Where's B? Where's B? Not B. Not B. B. That's okay. Here's B.
If you consider dodging,
How do I get my health potions back, by the way? Oh.
by selecting them with a D-pad and then pressing down on it to use them.
Oh, this looks... You know what? We're just gonna go. Okay, that doesn't do anything.
If only she would notice that the enemy is doing something that makes him invulnerable right now.
Oh shit, you're right. Oh, I'm getting good at this. Okay.
I'm sorry, if she wins this now,
Oh, my stomach.
what does that tell us about how she plays video games?
Okay, I found B. We got this. Oh, we're dead.
Ah, sweet.
Is my partner still alive?
Yeah, but you ain't.
Okay,
tried
that lasted quite long.
I get tunnel vision.
With teething molds that you
Never
can
mind, that
put
was a minute.
juice or milk into and freezing it. Okay. It's got a silicone outside so she can chew on it while getting fluids. That sounds
Oh,
like
that sounds smart too.
a really smart thing.
Did it work? Was up a direction? Only down. Down's the way to go.
It's hard to tell with her.
Also, wait. We tricked ourselves. It's only downside up, not reverse.
Oh, well, this is what happens if you redeem both things at once. First one's for free. Evie, you save 10,000 points. Not that you need to save 10,000 points.
And you are so fucked. Wait, how did you get the 4 health potions?
By doing the thing I told you to do.
What was that again? 'Cause I
Pressing the button prompts that are on screen.
yeah, but I didn't have 4 when I started.
Correct, because you didn't select them. Also, hello T, how you doing?
T, happy Tuesday. How you doing? Let me guess, we're gonna be stuck in this battle for a long time.
Come on, Yakumo. Carry me. Sorry for the nauseating camera work.
This boss is pretty cool though. Doesn't seem as hard as a Dark Souls boss, but it's not like we're beating it either.
Okay, still taking damage? Nope, not anymore. How's everyone today? Weird right now. But getting there, hopefully.
Besides being tired, it's not a bad day really. How's your Tuesday coming along? You at work?
Oh, wait, I just realized something.
Oh, that did a lot of damage. Also, what did you realize?
The way to dodge that move is to dodge forward.
Run into
So like Dark Souls, basically. See?
Good.
Fuck! Where's me? No! Yeah!
Why does he only do that with you?
Come on.
Are you actually gonna get this?
How's this? Come on.
You're so close. Groundhog! I'm not gonna stay because this is dizzying and I'm a little lightheaded. lightheaded because spirit. Enjoy the game.
You no.
You lucky shit. Groundhog, hope you feel better soon. Thank you for dropping by though. But yeah, this battle was a stomach turner.
Hello, Groundhog. Sorry, Groundhog. Hope you feel better soon. I beat this thing with the controller, turned and flipped.
Yeah?
On
So
my
that was-
second try.
That was the trick. I remember spending like half an hour on this, dude.
T is eating breakfast as my dog stares at me. Give some too quick too.
Twig's waiting for food.
Oh, the adrenaline.
So much sodium. That redeem actually did the trick though, Evie.
Yes, thank you.
Your
Couldn't have
timer
done
isn't
without
up
you.
yet.
What?
You still have 1 minute.
What? Fine. Was there an item there?
But nice. So every time we're in a pinch, you gotta make it difficult for yourself.
And even without cheats, because you got the invincibility, I didn't. I'm proud of myself.
I would have laughed though if you just died.
I couldn't have
After
done
that
it
one hit.
without the NPC carrying me. When you turn and flip, it cancels out. No, we're doing this. That is one redeem, and this is another. Oh well, technically like this.
Well, yeah, like that.
You control how we hold the gamepad now.
But only for 2 times a stream to test Jack's patience.
You dragging us off to next?
Oh wait, there's a story in this game.
Oh yeah, there was something with like Ether River and actually no,
We are
not Ether
special, we
River.
can cut through the dangerous fog that is plaguing this. There's been a war,
Oh yeah, Blood Vein.
and we can see dead people.
We're following a Blood Vein,
Wait, hold on a second. Shouldn't it lead from the old city?
which goes through the city.
Also, we're looking for these white trees.
Hey,
For those of you that cared about the story so far. If you do, play the game yourself. It's really good.
Yeah, but I suggest playing it and like not stopping in between for like 3 months.
Yeah, and not having people tell you to hold the gamepad upside down.
No, that worked. That's
True.
how you beat the boss.
It's true.
We didn't beat it before. Okay.
that's...
A very big sword.
I don't know why this thing is giving me goosebumps.
Big swords?
Oh, big swords are also pretty cool.
It's the hunter. Is that woman his partner?
Oh, she has a golden hair streak. These two look like they could either be partners or the final bosses.
Like a sibling match. She looks really awesome. Also, did they pull that out of a body? Because that looks painful as fuck.
Yeah, out of a person laying on the ground.
That also looks pretty painful.
Why?
I don't know what your story is, but let go of the woman. Now.
Also, really smart game development choice. If all your characters wear masks during the dialogue, you don't have to consider resyncing their lips to different voice versions.
That is true. That helps.
What the?
And you have to animate less of a face. Okay.
Go. What just happened?
Okay. Whatever worked.
I finished Squid Game last night and oh boy, I have thoughts. I won't spoil anything, but I will say I thoroughly enjoyed that show. One episode absolutely broke my heart.
And you know the shitty thing? I know exactly which episode you mean.
What's the hunter doing here anyway?
I don't. I watched enough of it to understand the story and I saw the ending.
Understand anything.
No, there is one that really
Can you
fucked
get
me
through it
up.
without spoilers?
Yeah, I can get through.
Okay.
That really fucked me up in the way that I was so mad about it. It had so many feels. It was really bad. The marbles, yeah. That was just nerve-wracking.
We got a blood code, also known as a class.
I need to watch Squid Game. It was really good. I actually read an article just before we started streaming that Netflix earned $900 million with Squid Game. Imagine making 900 million of one show. And then still go like, oh, we need to increase the subscription prices because we have not enough money to make new content. 900 million.
Wasn't there a way to run in this game?
When did that show air? 2 weeks ago?
No. I need to watch Squid Game with only my fucking eyes open.
I hope soon. Like, how long can you currently watch without it being a strain?
Deficient.
Oh yeah,
So what does this do?
definitely spend that money before it's gone.
Reduces damage taken from falling. We should use that. Any new ones we can get? Nope. All of these are upgraded already.
Not how it works. Oh, okay.
Hmm.
That sucks. I
level
was
up.
hoping you could like see for a bit before it got too much.
I just need to binge eye drops and shit.
Yeah.
At least there's that. But yeah, that's still not a nice way to have to take care of your eyes.
The first eye drop is always awkward.
I had eye drops in general. Because both of my eyes got scratched.
Oh, that is
So
true.
sorry that happened.
I just don't like eye drops, like especially if you do it slow, like the feeling of it's coming. That's not.
How about you tell me whether we should level up and use the Ichor?
Yeah.
Ichor?
Yeah.
Ichor. The haze. That's
Use
the
it.
currency. Might as well, no?
We're gonna lose it anyway if
So-
we don't.
That's a dead end, right?
But when you can, Eevee, I would definitely recommend watching it.
Wait. I keep pressing buttons, but that's because I'm sure that there was a run button.
I find it funny how, like, I didn't expect it, but the hype is just so big. Like, the moment you open Facebook or anything, like, everything is about Squid Game, and every title is almost a spoiler.
Wasn't there a cutscene just a moment ago where there was a cliff here where they talked about the blood vessels in the ground leading away?
Not anymore.
Too dumb for this game already.
Well, that's where we came from. Then we activated here, and then it was like, oh, it's heading in town. But yeah, that's the game telling us they don't want us to go that
So
way.
the big idea is that I walk back now. Nice.
I think so.
Are we supposed to go back to like the main hub, or
They didn't say.
do we just keep exploring? Did
Well,
anything change in the overworld?
Just as ordered. New ladder.
There isn't anything to explore here, is there?
A new ladder. Dude, this is how we came down here, no?
Now I know what I find annoying in this game. Yeah, because
Tell
we
me.
raced past this thing, the map system and stuff. And like where you need to go.
So wait, do we have a cheat active that does something to the stamina? Does it just not?
Dodging doesn't use stamina. Where do you even see stamina?
Wait.
That's
double
your,
check something.
that's your special move bar, no?
Yeah, but my stamina doesn't run out either.
What stamina? Which bar?
Tifa, this is like a Dark Souls game. My stamina. You know, everything you do runs on stamina. How did we break the game this time?
Well, something's moving now, whatever that is.
Yeah, that's the focus gauge that we still haven't understood how it
You are
works.
so lucky.
Okay, so for whatever reason we now have infinite stamina, and it's not because I used the cheat. I mean, I'm okay with that, but
Maybe the previous cheat broke it.
But we didn't do that.
Yeah, but when like the infinite thingy got...
Those are two different things, Tifa.
Yeah, but maybe it broke it. It's like how super speed breaks the camera. It's also different things.
Let me... just to be sure. Now we have infinite stamina. Confirmed, thanks to cheats. Now we don't. Nope, game's broken. Nice. Let's see for how long. Probably not long enough to get us through the game.
Well, you could try resetting if it really bothers you.
I'm okay with being able to dodge. Holy shit.
There isn't anything here anymore, though.
There's an item behind us, so you're wrong. Because, thankfully, the map in this game is really handy.
Nice work, Eagle Eye.
Chocolate garlic flakes. Chocolate garlic.
That's like something my dad would make. Ugh.
That sounds like it could be interesting,
No.
but also not.
Sounds absolutely disgusting.
I'm gonna Google that later if that's an actual thing.
I have video footage of what happened to me at the hospital. It's disturbing though. I wouldn't be able to watch it.
Oh, I love to watch those things. Did they find, or did they like film the entire operation?
Friend of a family, like 10 or so years ago, had an eye operation, and when he showed the video to my family, I had to leave the room. I get way too crazy with this kind of stuff.
And I always wanted to.
Anything behind us?
Sorry.
That's Fate's Day Night.
Don't think I've watched any of that.
Yeah, I wanted to watch Fate's Day Night with you,
Not great in tight quarters.
but you weren't interested in starting it yet. Like, I only watched the very first one.
That's amazing. Can you applaud me for me not dying in this spot right now?
That
Felt
is
like I
painful.
deserve praise. Purify rotten mistle. Okay, we haven't done that before either. Okay.
The eye drops aren't a permanent thing though, Evie, are they? Like it will heal, no?
Okay, so this stretch of the map was there exclusively to find the thing that unlocks the map. Okay.
Good thing we got the map now.
Yeah, it showed us one corridor that we've already been in. Nice.
Well, we explored most of it at least before
Oh wait, that's
you
another...
already got the item there.
Yeah,
a
I
dead
should
end.
have looked at the map and seen that it's a dead end.
I think we're done here, to be honest. Like we beat the boss here. What else do you need to do?
I generally like games where I can explore, but I'm bad at it.
Should be better in a couple of weeks, but that's how it felt. I can imagine.
Slice.
Don't run too far ahead.
Not trying to, bro.
I still didn't look up why they even tape your eyes. I knew I forgot to Google something.
I don't know. Why is
I'm sure
Yakumo
it
so
has
good?
some reason. Oh, item. You just don't
First
get it.
this one.
We feel
Lost shot.
stronger or overpowered for some reason.
For a second I thought he was gonna yeet off a cliff.
But we did level up a few times, I think. Slice!
Lost shot sounds like something that
should
happened
heal.
during the Pokemon run.
Doing all of the slicing.
They tape eyes and add artificial tears to prevent them from drying out on long surgeries. Okay.
Artificial tears.
Yes. That's what 4D wrote.
Don't you just have, what do you call it? A drip for that? They call it a drip.
In your eyes.
No, not in your eyes, but in your body.
Tifa,
If you-
it's about the eyes.
Yeah, but if your eyes are closed, it doesn't dry out. Why let them leave their eyes open?
I don't know. Do I look like I should be medical staff?
Well, I'm no doctor either, so...
What have I ever done that makes you think I'm qualified to answer that question?
I also never had a long surgery, so that's for them.
This path was an option too, huh?
Well, that didn't go well. I hope it goes over fast. The compound of artificial tears may have been slightly abrasive, or the tag actually touched your eyes while applying. Oh my god, it's been a long day. Applying the compound.
Where do we go next? I guess we gotta head back.
I say we teleport back to the headquarter thing, which means you have to go back to the crystal.
Wasn't there a super strong asshole around the corner?
Did you beat him? They don't come back until you heal at the crystal.
Yeah, but I thought that's what we did. There he is.
Oh, it's a different one. I thought it was the boss one. Didn't you just push him over the edge the other time?
He fell, yeah. Which was hilarious.
Boss week I've been freaked out about going blind.
I would totally. I would be too.
Imagine.
Hey, 2 more level up.
Good.
Oh, 1 more.
I would think that's something that helps.
Let's teleport back. Maybe we can find out what we need to do next.
I can imagine it's also a really weird feeling.
Oh, wait. Now the webcam was breaking. Nice. Thank you for that redeem earlier, Tifa.
You didn't tell me to not turn it on.
Did I tell you to turn it on?
Yes.
No.
You told me to put on the redeems, which I did.
Wait, is it still happening? Yes, it is.
Thank
Nice.
you for the lurk. Appreciate it.
So Tifa, how would you like us to fix this? Do we restart the entire stream, or do we keep this camera up at like 2 frames per second?
Oh, let's keep it up for now. It's not
Can you
bad.
cap gameplay at 60 FPS? It is capped.
It is not that laggy.
It is capped. Is the audio weird too, or is it just our movement?
So it's not gonna be too long of a stream today anyway.
Is it 4K or 1080? 1080. This exclusively happens when you use the cheat that was used earlier to change the game speed. Because that breaks the frame rate cap and there is no way to fix this.
Needs to recover from the full speed.
Yeah.
It's not too bad. What?
How about we take a short break? Then we can run an ad because that's gonna happen regardless, thanks to Twitch. I'm gonna see if I can fix this, and otherwise we just come back and you get to enjoy more of a Tifa-induced shit show on a technical level.
Fine.
Press the button then, Tifa.
Okay.
And we are back. What?
I was gonna say you need to press that one, but that was the Pokemon habit.
Tifa, we're playing 1 game at a time, not 2. Hopefully, I was able to fix it. Welcome back at the usual frame rate. So what happened last? There was a cutscene. We saw that the way we supposedly need to go, because we've been following these glowing veins in the ground,
veins.
Was leading somewhere else, and then we couldn't go there. So I guess over here with this guy who has been driving the story in a way.
Allow me to thank you again. Because of you.
Oh, that's the guy that went with us, right?
Mm-hmm.
Plus, I'm sure the missile and rejuvenated. I hope you're successful.
Nope.
Alright.
Head out whenever you're ready.
So why does the... At least
This
you can't
is-
see the mouse cursor. Keeps popping up in the middle of the screen.
Oh yeah, we had that last time too.
Okay.
Investigate ruined city center.
A note is written on the edge of a map. Search for the blood spring. A note is written, and it keeps being the same one.
Yeah, but this is where you need to go now. Okay, so every time we're stuck, we come back here and read the note.
This is also just a note, right? Yeah. Okay, so... Have we met this person before?
Yeah.
You saved me back in town.
Oh yeah.
Now I live at the shelter you told me about. I have to donate blood regularly, but I can sleep with
It's the human
I have a much better.
that didn't trust us.
It's nice that they bring back a character you encountered once during a cutscene, but
Well, she's just
it would have been cool if there was a bit more to it.
chilling at the base.
And because I had to restart the game, the last level up didn't take either. Okay. So, city center.
No, one back. City ruins entrance, no?
Why?
That's what the note said, no? Not that one. That one. Go back to the note. I'm quite sure it said city ruins. Can you run? No.
Now I can at least not see the... Wait.
Now the mouse jumps there. I don't think we're gonna get rid of the
The mouse cursor keeps popping up.
Here. Oh, ruined city center. What did I just say? Ruined city center.
I think you said exactly that, but it still didn't tell me where you or where we should be going next. So let's try again.
Explore and...
Teleport.
No. Actually, no, that's just city ruins. Ruined
I-
city center.
Guess we go here.
That's where the boss fight was. That's a dead end.
Let's just walk back from here.
Yeah, I guess. It's not 100%, so there's still stuff.
True.
Is that based on items or map, or what's the number based on? Oh,
Let's find out.
what's this person here?
Is there a map menu?
Seeing how it has an
Read hint. No.
has a mark thingy, I would think we need to go there. And there's another one all the way down south.
Alright.
Do you want to teleport there or run?
I guess let's try to go to where this stuff is. Are you alive? No.
Because they are at the teleport spot. At least one of them.
Also, look, now the stamina works.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
Oh man. A shame.
Shucks.
Bring it any time.
You're taking the risky way there.
Why? The guy was busy getting up. Come on. Attack.
Our buddy will take care of him.
And slash.
If he's not speeced himself.
Ha! If he's what?
Speeced.
What?
Is that not a word?
No, Tifa.
Put on a speeced.
That's German.
I thought it was English too, actually.
Or at most, it's Dutch. But
What do you call it then? A...
shish kebab?
No, the stick.
A javelin?
No, and like when you put it on a...
On a stick.
Yeah, but what's the stick name? What's the name of the stick? The stick has a name. It's speeced.
Jack. Oh, wait. I don't know. If you understand what she's talking about, please let me know.
Please let me know what the name of the stick is. Like you have the stick and then you put your meat and vegetables, for example, on like that. You put it on a... What is it?
kebab?
Charades?
Kevin, I wish we could take it home with
A
us.
stick?
You already said stick.
Can I get more health or more stamina here?
Doesn't look like it.
We can't get up there right now.
What?
Keep moving.
Why can't you jump?
Do you see how high this is? That would mean Yakumo has to give me a boost. He's not gonna do
All you
that.
need to do is stretch your arm. Look at how badass we are. Are you saying we can't pull up?
You're saying I don't have the arm strength to, nor does Yakumo with weapons like this?
We can't pull up our own body weight while holding this sword?
Let's keep going. Alright. Fork on the road and people to talk to on either side. Left or right?
Right.
Bet this
Oh.
park was a nice place to
I
hang
kind of
out.
thought you would go. Oh,
This place used to be a park.
Yes? What?
how do we move on from here?
Ah, no, go up there. First bait this asshole.
I somehow expected you to go left.
Why do you make me seem like a dick? Like,
It's what I would have done. No, but there... Wait.
Yes?
I thought there were here, footprints, which means there is a path.
No, that means we've been there already. Which is why I find this so confusing.
How about you go back to the teleport point and just teleport to one of the guys? He's standing
Can I
right...
see that on the map?
He's standing right next to a crystal. No, we saw that on the map earlier.
Let's try our luck. Guide me, senpai. Oh god.
Oh, no.
I also
Okay.
can't read chat, man, but sure.
All this suffering will only make me a crueler witch of affliction. Okay, go forward. Yeah, forward, forward. Bit more. Step more, more. Okay, press. No, one to the right. Yeah, A. Oh, good job, good job. Okay, go A. Shit, how does the map work? Okay, B.
Good thing I know what the buttons are, huh?
Okay, no, A. Right. No, flick right. Fuck, how do you flip on the map? Press arrow key to the right. Oh, that worked, okay. One ruined city? Is that where we are?
Tifa, do you see this?
Click one more to the right. Oh yeah, this is where we were. Then press A. How did you get to see? No, we're teleporting. It's okay. Okay.
Maybe
go
you
up.
want to tell me this so that I know what's happening,
I think we're-
because if I
Sorry,
can't
yeah,
see
we're
and
there.
you need to tell me what's happening
Go
and
up.
you don't speak.
Oh, forward. You go up the stairs by going forward. Can you move your camera up a bit? Like I can't. No, down.
Up. Tifa, I have my eyes closed.
Okay, forward, but put the camera more the other way. Yeah, thank you. Now forward. Left. Okay, move your camera left too. Yeah, okay, more left. Oh, there's a guy sitting there. Yes, go straight. Run. No, keep going straight. There's no one here. Keep going straight.
That place was too tight.
Straight. Okay, now right. Okay, straight. More straight. Left. Speak to this dude. Oh yeah, A.
Finally. At last, someone... I woke up and
See, it's working.
shambles. I don't know what's going on. I have no mask and this thirst feels like it's going to kill me.
It's a vampire.
Tell me about it.
There's a monster around. It's wandering up ahead. Please do something about it. I can't get out of here until you do.
But it looks scary. Not that I can see.
Okay, right.
Also, how long is the timer on this?
I paused it during the cutscene.
Yeah, but isn't the timer to play like this like 30 seconds?
You have 15 seconds. No,
How long
a
is
minute
it?
at least.
Okay.
No, right. Yeah, run. There's nothing there. Run. Keep going. Okay, left. Oh, monster! Hey, press, fight, run. Okay, fight it. Yeah, no, dodge. No, dodge. Yeah.
Which way?
Just dodge away. Oh, you got it. Nice. Good job.
And now?
Right. Actually, the sign on the map is gone. Go back. Oh, press A. He dropped an item.
Pick up something we can use?
Now go. Now you can open your eyes again. Now you can left back to this dude. That's where you were.
But did we already take care of a monster?
Yeah, the monster had a big sign on the map.
Like that. I've forgotten so much. The last thing I recall is,
It was just a normal monster though.
I might...
Items that exceeded your inventory capacity have been sent to storage.
Good job. You were a bit slow with following instructions.
Excuse me? My favorite instruction was this one. Press A. And now what do I do?
We cleared a quest!
Mm-hmm.
Like, you couldn't have done that without me.
Can we make it through before we're noticed?
Nope.
No harm.
We're noticed.
Why would I want to go through there unnoticed?
How's this?
Oh, there was another one.
See, with time we can increase the timer
No.
of the guide me senpai
No.
to 2 minutes.
Maybe when you get better at it, yeah. Fuck.
Did not see that coming.
Didn't we already... We came through here
There.
once before.
There's a dude there. Yeah, but you have to go to... Oh, he's a quest dude, I think.
Backstabbed.
Well, it could be that we've been here before, but we need to run to the dude. with
First
the
we need to
question
get the item. Because I think this would give us the equivalent of souls in this game. Oh, stamina.
Nice. Oh. I think you aggroed everything in this area.
What did he throw?
A rock?
I don't know, but it came like a curveball. Chemical light.
Light. Maybe he threw that.
Oh,
Oh, I thought that was your buddy.
yeah, same. That was wild. We've been in this area too.
I told you, you could have just teleported there, but you didn't listen.
Good thing they're
you
just
wanted
laying on
to
the
run
ground
here.
at this point. Yeah, Giacomo, you do the rest.
You got this. This is such a hard carry.
Alright, I guess... Quest dude is above us? Yeah, you can stay there.
How?
Ladder on the outside? I guess? Item first. Sunset sword. Okay. Sounds good.
Doesn't look like... How do we even reach that ladder?
Where is it?
It's not.
It's worse.
It looks cool.
Yeah, but cool doesn't finish enemies. So.
Can you show the big map again after you killed that thing?
There.
Like, we haven't been here yet, have we?
Oh yeah, true. This is the part of the game we haven't... Wait. Straight ahead and behind us. How do you get there?
I think...
Oh,
Oh. Oh, there's two.
let me get through the area first and then we can consider our next moves. Why couldn't I dodge?
You were probably stuck. I would think we have to go this way.
If you get your arm out of my game, then maybe I can see Tifa. Yeah, you can do that one, buddy.
He's actually doing it.
Because for some reason I still maintain aggro. Ouch.
Why did you run in there at the last moment?
To help.
He was doing just fine.
Because I like getting hit in the face with a ginormous hammer, Tifa.
Okay, let's hope he's down here. I don't really see the... Ah, there he is. No? Where's an enemy to the left?
Oh, there's a guy there. Let's heal first, get our healing items back. Enough for level up? Yes.
Nice.
Okay.
I say we
Take
just
it.
do it as soon as we can.
Wait, you're the Crimson Sword.
Apparently.
Hey, let me just say, I don't have time for dealing with folks like... I'm in a tight enough spot already.
Alright.
Damn it all. I lost over in the...
Like the what?
You have to kill this thing here.
Seriously, we just came...
But there's a crystal that you can teleport to. Question is, which crystal is it? This is where I was stuck on with guiding. Like, how do you know which one it is?
Yeah, that would be really handy.
There's no cursor you can move over the map, right?
I'm checking, but I don't think so.
I guess just teleport to all of them until we find the right one.
That's not annoying at all. Also, we've already been... The only place we haven't been to on this map is the southwest. It looks like, or at least there's no steps on there anymore.
Well, let's just teleport first.
Wait.
We have been there.
Isn't it faster? Oh god, no. I was gonna say, shouldn't it be faster to just walk back, but enemies respawn, so...
I would think it's not the entrance.
So wait. This teleport system
it's
is
that
really
one.
confusing. At least to me it is. Turns out you're right.
No. It didn't show a name when we teleported here, right?
Fight? Go. Go.
You need to aggro it first.
Come on, Yakumo. There you go.
It's not in fighting mode yet. Yeah, we're fighting too. Throwing big rocks at it.
Oh.
Whoa.
Why am I so...
Damn.
I'm really not good at this.
Ooh, nice dodge.
Yeah, time to already heal. Okay, taken care of. Items?
Well, now you need to go back again and then just heal.
We get healed no matter what if we use this thing, so...
Yeah, teleport is auto heal.
Resting at the mistle, which you need to do to teleport, is auto heal.
Oh, makes sense.
I would just love it even more if we could figure out where to go next.
Well, I don't know if these are like mini quests or side
are.
quests.
You guys take down that Lost? I put you through a bit of trouble. It's been a while since they booted me out of the shelter. That's what. Now we gotta find.
I get... haze.
What if we just teleport to the very last map we have? No, that one. Or is that...
This is just randomized stuff. This is just if you want to play without any consequences.
Okay.
This is actual story stuff.
Well, that story is completed.
I guess let's go back here and try to have a look from the beginning.
Is that the area where you defeated the boss at the beginning?
This is the area where we started off last stream. This is after like the first or second big boss fight. See? I'm just hoping that... Nope. No point doing this, let's teleport.
Maybe now go back home again? Maybe on the note it says something new.
No.
We did the stuff they told us to do. We went to this area and did side quests.
Let's go here first. Am I missing something?
Even though it didn't say it in Dark Souls either, the way was still more clear. Does that make sense? It was open, but you could go forward.
Where to go in Dark Souls was mostly clear, I felt.
Like I could still get lost in there, but now I'm completely lost.
Yeah.
We have...
That is my issue as well.
This is where we found the human. I remember that.
This elevator is safe, right?
Was that the part that we just teleported to earlier? Why is there no map?
I think because of the elevator that's coming up.
There it is. We are up here.
This is where one of the boss fights was.
Yes.
What was it? Plant snake thing?
I am completely confused.
I say go back to the base. There has to be a clue there.
What if there isn't?
Then I look up a guide.
I think we should with this game. Oh my god.
3 hours in and we already need a guide.
This is one thing I really disliked about the original Dark Souls. I also couldn't figure out where to go at a certain point.
Okay, that's the human. It's our partner there last time too.
crews endured painful experiments for Project Queen. My older sister Karen put everything she had into both of them were kind souls. Thank you for showing now. Let's continue our investigation. We'll need to find 3 blood springs are always found. So, first we find Missile. Then we can head out whenever you're ready.
Okay.
So we need to find...
No, this just tells you that in the area you've been to, there's still one you haven't found.
Okay, so we go back and try to follow the roads that are not on the map.
This feels like it's too complicated for me. Let's go back to the beginning.
Because we didn't have the map unlocked yet, right? There were steps on an empty bit.
In the area we had been to, yes, but that's not the part the game tells us to investigate. Okay, let's...
Wouldn't it be better to teleport to that one?
Don't get too wild out
Because this is one long way according to the map.
To be honest, I'm just gonna run through this area. Looking for places that don't have dots on them yet.
What about the thing that sticks out here?
Do you see dots on there, Tifa?
Okay,
It's a dead end.
Yeah, but we might have missed something. Otherwise, we wouldn't be running through this again. Ran. Oh. Faster.
Technically, you're not incorrect, but you are
Incorrect. I feel like we literally just went through this.
Yeah, this is where we had been 35 seconds ago.
Take them down one at a time. Yep, nope, let's just run through. Look at this boss.
All of these people should have been athletes. Really no backstab?
Down below. Looks like a graveyard.
A graveyard?
But don't jump
Doesn't
down
look
there.
like I can go there though.
Where did that ladder go? Is there any way to reach it?
That was a
Well, there's supposed to be a ladder here, but
Go
There's a wall.
down a level where the dude is? Maybe there he has some way to reach a ladder behind him.
many hiding spots.
There were monsters behind us. That staircase was a dead end, I believe. Oh, there's the ladder.
which we've already used.
Yeah, but we didn't unlock the map, did we?
Yes. We've been there, Tifa. If you look at the screen, you can see that there's these dots.
Yeah, I see the dots, but the fact that we didn't unlock the map means we didn't go everywhere yet. Oh wait, now the map becomes clear.
Excuse me, what? Yeah, I was gonna say.
I only saw the steps.
We haven't checked out the bottom left, so like I said.
Let's go there. Well, then I was still pointing you in the right direction.
What's this guy doing? Oh, did he just resurrect someone? Okay.
I thought he just drank some. Are those unicorn dogs? No.
Yeah, unicorns.
Oh, they look creepy, but also kind of cute.
I like that the NPC keeps carrying us. Alright.
Is he part of the story or was it DLC?
He's part of a story. Also, sorry for the weird camera stuff, but clicking the right stick is how you target enemies. And if you walk past them and if you right click occasionally, the game tells you, hey, maybe this guy... Yeah.
He's alive.
Or you attack them out of the blue.
Oh look.
It's one way to do it.
They only became active now after you started hitting them.
Works for me. Nice try, buddy. Come on, Yakumo. Where did that guy get up?
He got up with the other dude.
Sunset swords seem to be really unpopular. Oh, I remember this. This is where the group with rifles walks through. We skipped that originally because, you know, rifles. Two guys, we both suck at video games.
I think we just died a few times here.
No.
You wanna run through? Oh, never mind.
You dick. Going for a walk here, asshole. Sunset halberd. Okay.
Oh, they disappeared off the map.
Yeah, they're walking down there.
Go straight.
Which way will it be?
Well, not right or left.
Okay, we haven't been to this dead end yet. I knew it! I knew it! Come on. Done.
Oh, nice.
Yes. I need this.
Wait, is that permanent?
Yes. And next time we can heal even more often.
Oh, nice. I would say wait until they crossed again and then go right.
I doubt that they're coming back.
Well,
You? No.
it seems safe for now. Because I think they're just walking in a circle. He's looking right at you.
Yeah, but there's a dead end over here, so let's check out this first.
There has to be something around this truck.
Probably a big one.
It's a hole.
Huh.
The size is unbelievable.
Surprising.
Okay.
Its size is unbelievable. What's he even talking about?
The hole.
Doesn't make it better. Wait, there's an item.
Yes, and do you see a way down?
Yeah, just jump.
There is
Okay.
fall damage in this game, you doofus.
Take the ladder.
Keep your eyes
Just yeet, bro.
It didn't look that far down.
It's not gonna fuck up your knees. Nobody should jump down this height unless they are in like life or death scenario.
Ooh, what's that?
I don't know, but
hop down, huh?
missile. There we go.
Oh, it's only the map.
Does it work now?
No.
Yeah, this will kill me if I fall.
See, there's no other way to reach that.
Yeah, but how do you get back up?
Just try to look down. Maybe there's another platform to fall on.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Do they expect you to do this?
One way to find out. If we die on the way, then no.
We probably will.
I'm on my way.
We're just going down again, maybe.
I remember there also being items like this in Dark Souls. Alright.
I would think no fall damage. See?
Yeet.
Got something we can use?
Blood barrier tonic. Okay. Video game logic dictates I have to jump off a tip.
Going to step.
Like in Dark Souls, where you had fall damage, but then there was this giant leap into those demon brothers' domain.
Yeah.
Which
And
was
that's like
a
the
jump
one
from an
time in
airplane.
the game where you don't get screwed for that.
No, there were a few spots there. Like there were even signs like, hey, don't worry, you don't take fall damage.
Yes. Put there by other players.
Because usually you wouldn't jump down. Because you're gonna die. I think there was an item left.
Yeah, and I can't jump that far.
Yeah,
I would have
never
to fall down over there first. So they expect you to fall down all the way several times. Okay.
I think we're gonna fuck that up. I don't see a bottom now.
Oh.
Like, what's at the end of this?
Good thing the falls or the platforms are very leniently placed.
Oh, and now you get in the elevator and get it to work.
Do it again!
Oh, never mind. Wait, check what's on your... Too late.
No, it's the button that needs to be pressed.
No, there was still stuff on the left.
Yes, and if this unlocks the use of the elevator, we do this first.
It was a dead end.
You're a dead end.
Why not check the dead end corner first?
Dead end.
Wow, now you're going up and down.
Yes.
So the set's not working.
Okay, so the way down really is to keep falling. Not my favorite way of traveling downstairs, but...
But if we now go up again...
You
and we
can't
fall
unless you
down.
use the elevator.
Yeah, but then we fall down and the elevator is up.
Yeah. Then
And
I'm
the
pretty
device
sure...
isn't working.
Is the game being weird? Or is it us too? I should also find a way to make it stop playing background songs.
You have it the other way around.
I have what the other way around?
Well, that once you... Sorry.
Yes?
That once you press, it starts playing music.
Yes.
So you should also be able to do it that way.
A smarter person would be able to, yeah. So basically, so that people can't notice that we suck at tech, just don't move.
Okay.
Basically, try to speak like a ventriloquist.
That is very much possible.
Fabulous!
I can't move.
Thank you for the
just
resub.
kidding.
Sorry that the webcam is being wonky. This game is a technological marvel for some reason.
We're a bit glitchy.
Yeah,
Just
two
find another
video
missile.
games. Find another what?
Another missile thing. The teleporter. Also, I'm sorry I was wrong. It was not a dead end.
I know.
didn't see the corner. But you didn't do anything by unlocking the elevator, so...
How
I
are
was
there no
half right.
enemies here? Ooh, okay. It's like a whole city down here.
That... looks like you should act... you
Cutscene.
should have activated that thing first.
I'll activate you.
Is this
And
the
wait.
blood vein?
Now the camera
Just
is...
straight through the mist.
No, it's still glitchy.
I'll take a bit more than that to keep
It's
us
the
from
game.
getting lost.
Let's take a break here.
And I have no idea why. Look, he's eating a donut. 10 points if you get the reference.
It's called onigiri. It's a kind of food that's easy to carry
It's a
around.
donut, dude.
Not that there's any point in eating
I
food.
actually know what you're referring to.
Thank you.
I'm not
Although we
gonna
may
say.
thirst for blood, we never grow hungry. Still, I think that makes eating all the more meaningful for us. We fight. We drink blood. We revive. We fight some more. Our lives are pretty much one endless loop.
Isn't that a waste of resources, though?
But every time you go around, you almost forget that we were all human once. If I completely lost the memory of my human past, I wouldn't be me anymore. I would just be something in the shape of me.
That's deep.
I'd
Yep.
look like a revenant, but on the inside I'd be no different than the lost. What's the point of living like that? I served in the army. Back before I became a revenant. We always used to eat these things when we were out on missions.
I tried it once and it was...
Helps me remember.
That's because you hate seaweed.
I was so looking forward to it though.
But I made some good friends that I
It
should.
was not my thing at all.
Imagine ordering food with seaweed if you don't like seaweed.
Yeah, but I even peeled the thingy off.
Always reminds me of those friends. So.
I don't order that for the seaweed wrap.
It's been an important companion in my life.
Power of onigiri.
Okay,
I
all
still
set.
want to try making them myself once.
Come on, let's get going. There's a
Without
blood
the seaweed.
up ahead.
So you want to boil rice?
Be careful not
Yeah.
to lose your bearings.
But
all
sticky
right?
rice. And then make
Get split
balls.
up in this mist.
And fill them with
We'll be
something.
able to find each other again.
I also had a sweet one once with like this plum filling. That wasn't the worst.
Let me try one more thing.
Sure you're good and set before we go.
Graphic settings. Okay, what about now? That makes it worse.
Yep.
How?
Didn't you turn it down?
How? Let's do 244 or 240. Nope. Actually,
Oh, my fingers
it's
bend in ways it shouldn't.
no. OBS is recovering. Okay. Yeah. Sorry.
Activate the thingy.
I would like to blame the game, but who knows what's causing this at this point. We don't have the points to buy stuff, so how about, like you said, we do make it a short stream and call it an evening here, because
Yeah, the
I
camera.
like my streams to work. No, weird, right? But
I can see you keep looking at the camera.
yes. Yes, I do. Now let me turn off the game. I don't want to shut down the whole PC.
I also...
There we go. And we are back to...
Normal?
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately. It's like the finger glitching.
I have no idea what's causing this. Code vein, OBS, choppy.
We can look at that later. I suggest we just pick a different game for tomorrow.
Yes, we could. Or I have a much better idea. I have a very simple solution for this.
What?
We build a second PC, hear me out,
Okay, okay.
and do what some of the bigger streams do, or the people that have all the hardware, and have one PC where we run the games on, and then use a capture card on the other one to stream it.
Isn't that more?
Isn't that more what?
Isn't
more
the
money?
capture
Yes.
card... Well, that too, but doesn't the capture card make it worse?
How?
I don't know. I always feel
No,
like
it doesn't.
that.
No.
No? Okay.
Just because we have rotten luck with capture cards doesn't mean no. This is how many people do it actually. Because because it works better, because you don't have all the software running on one PC.
Well, just gotta get a new PC then.
Being able to stream from just one PC at the settings that some people like us do nowadays is a recent invention, you know, like the last couple of years.
Fair enough.
Because before that you needed two PCs because it wasn't really possible to do both. Ranger, do you see a game? Like,
Calling it an early night. Our game is crashing.
it's not crashing, it's breaking
There's
stuff.
breaking stuff. Guide me, senpai. I really like the Guide me, senpai.
You missed that, I'm afraid.
Downside up. How was the last volume? Were there tears? Were
Do you
there
now know the
feels?
ending of a story?
Oh, yeah, true. It's like the actual end, no?
Yeah. Also,
Were you disappointed? Happy?
Twitch changed something because the Ranger Cell command is now also spitting out a different amount of emotes. Before that, they were all the same length. Why Twitch?
Well, technically one moved, because if the one from the first row went to the middle, it would have been fine.
Yeah. That I can fix. I need to add to a bean counter anyway. Let me do that right now.
I was shattered. It's over. Were you happy with the ending though?
Cause, spoilers, no spoilers, I wasn't. I understand why it ended this way, but I didn't like it. But maybe
All good,
that's
all
just
good,
me.
Ranger.
Sorry, mobile delay. How dare you be on a mobile device?
How are you even gonna...
I'm gonna check on that command later. I just looked at how I did that and yeah. The ending made sense. I can live with it. Good.
Okay, so not great, but also no Game of Thrones.
Tifa, any discussion would be a spoiler.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Fair enough.
She doesn't know the ending.
No, but at least it's an ending you can live with. I mean, that's good. There's no Okay, it wasn't the best ending, but it's also not like a fuck this shit, I'm out ending.
We kind of forgot the characters we established over the past 10 years.
Exactly.
The journey was story, literally and figuratively.
I can't wait for the last season.
I don't know what you mean with that, but I'll take it. Why did the music suddenly get louder?
When was the last season gonna come out? January? Or later next year?
This winter, I don't know.
This winter.
End of this year? Early next?
Still gotta plan that rewatch of all seasons. I think that's a good plan.
You do that. Tifa, is there someone we can raid?
How about we go say hi to Sauce?
Currently playing Call of Duty Warzone.
Sauce is still there.
Looks like it.
Then let's go say hi to Sauce.
Me set that up.
Oh, January 9. Oh, that is so close already.
And then while Tifa is already off to sleep, I can try to do some tech troubleshooting, and if I get it done, we'll be back with Code Vein tomorrow. And if I don't get it done, we'll be back with something else tomorrow. Failing that, there's also the third option, we're back with Code Vein and no facecam. That would work.
Probably not.
Probably. Yeah, no.
As in, probably not doing that.
January 9th, my sister's birthday. Write that down so we can congratulate everybody on Ranger Cell's sister's birthday.
I have no pen, but I shall write it down in my mind.
Yeah. I will remember it. Let's go raid Sauce. Hopefully he has better luck with his tech. Thank you for hanging with us. Sorry for the short stream. We'll be back tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, thank you.